podcast. Welcome back to the Misguided podcast. That's Brad.
I'm Brad, and that's Dan.
I'm Dan, and
Supposedly.
just before we get into it, I'd like to thank this week's sponsor, Blackyard Eatery.
Did you say Blackyard Eatery?
No,
I'm pretty sure you did.
I did not.
I think you did.
You do a rewind. I bet you I didn't do one of those slow down things too. Blackyard Eatery. I did not. I said Backyard Eatery. Blackyard Eatery. Blackyard Eatery.
Blackyard Eatery.
Here in Te Aroha, one of the finest dining establishments you will find on the main street. Don't know the address. Not official sponsorship. I'm just a fan. And also brought to you by the Tavern movie. Coming to a theatre near you soon. Go see it.
Yeah. It's a bop.
Yeah. If you want to support the show, Patreon links down below.
Right.
Click on my dick and send me internet money, please. Money, please, please.
I'm going to clip that.
Yeah.
Just the audio.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, I'll put it on something.
Yep.
Make it ringtones. We'll sell a ringtone.
We'll sell something.
Yeah.
We'll sell something. Maybe we should finally go full internet villain and release a crypto coin.
Yeah. No, we've warned them about that already.
Yeah, but you know that's going to make it all the more sweeter when pay the money. You know,
Right.
when they pay that money and they're like, "Oh my god, he ripped us off!" Like we told you we were going to rip you off.
Yeah.
Like we told you that was going to happen.
Yeah, you're obviously not a fan of the show.
No, I mean you haven't been watching. You're just a crypto bro. And you know what?
Crypto
A fool and their money are very soon parted. Isn't that true?
It's
I mean, they bought Trump coin.
yeah.
They bought Melania coin.
Hawk coin.
They bought Hawk Tour coin. They bought
She's back.
They
now.
bought Crypto Zoo. She's never back.
Oh, she's trying to come back.
Nah,
Like,
it's over.
Yeah, it's
over.
completely over for
Celebrity
her,
built
but
on such a flimsy foundation was always going to be hard to maintain.
100%. It's built on a house of cards.
I mean, it's not even a house. I mean, is a dick sucking reference a house of cards, or is it just a dick sucking reference?
It wasn't
And
a
okay,
reference.
she's kind of pretty,
Yeah.
but she's also kind of
Kind of southern.
southern, and not the good kind.
What was I going to say?
I know, it's probably going to be racist.
No. Well. No, she got picked up by Whitney Cummings.
Oh,
I
yay.
think yeah, but she basically gave her that podcast show.
Whitney Cummings, the biggest tangle of deep-seated neuroses I've ever listened to talk.
And the first person
And
to admit
still a
it.
very funny comedian too.
She's
Like
hilarious.
most women are not funny.
Yeah.
She is actually very funny and very talented.
Yeah. Business smart too.
Business smart, yeah, but still so insecure.
Yeah.
I mean, good God.
Yeah.
How does she do it?
Yeah.
Hey, at least she had the balls to go on CNN and question the validity of the entire
It was
exercise.
so good, eh?
I mean, sake, at least she had the balls to do that.
yeah. What was her podcast called?
Oh, I should remember now. Whitney Cummings. What was it? Yeah, because I watched a few episodes of her podcast. It wasn't bad.
A bunch of them.
But that's how I know she's so bloody good for you.
Yeah, good for you.
Yeah, see, that's how I know she's so fucking insecure.
Yeah, because she's the first to say it.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. That's good.
I can relate to such an awkward thing because I've been experiencing that at the movie lately.
Yeah.
Most comedians are little attention whores, you know. They want to be the center of attention.
Yeah.
I'm kind of not that way. Like, I like to have your attention when it's my turn to do my shit.
Yeah.
But like,
You're not drawing
I just
attention.
acted in this movie and I'm up there with directors and composers and sound guys and writers and proper filmmakers. I'm just some dipshit that got lucky and happened to
We're
get-
not proper
get in the movie.
filmmakers. We made a movie.
No,
we
you're
didn't
right.
make a film. It's very big difference.
You made a film, boy. you made a great film. The people I've seen watching it, they're all they're all laughing.
A film is Oppenheimer. We made a movie.
Oh, for goodness sake. You can quibble over the nuances of such a thing, but yeah, you guys are actual filmmakers. I'm just an actor, and like, I'm also not like most actors because I'm not high on my own fucking skill. I'm generationally fucking great at acting. I'm really good at it, but I just want to do it. I don't really care about. So when I'm sitting up there and people are like looking at me and they're all like, "Oh, look at him," I'm sort of getting going, "Oh, fuck, I haven't earned any of this."
Yeah.
Like my imposter syndrome's so strong it kicks in front of people.
Yeah.
I can't. It doesn't even leave me to get home until it's quiet. No, it's got to kick in front of people.
Yeah. So does mine. Like,
But you're not an imposter.
Yeah, but I still. That's why it's a syndrome.
I'm an imposter. I do love me a good pasta.
Full of carbs.
Full of carbs. I love a good ravioli.
Yeah, right.
Wrap my meat in carbs.
Yeah.
I know I'm not going to use this energy wisely, but god damn it, does this taste good?
Yeah. So yeah, we had our premiere.
Yep.
It went well.
Went really well.
And
People so far are enjoying the movie, and I'm pretty sure that's not just because they're being polite.
Yeah, they're actually laughing in the theater.
They're laughing in the theater, and and not just laughing, but the moments of it that are hitting. I'm pleasantly surprised.
Yeah.
I was part of filming this thing, and I kind of thought it was going to end up being a passe piece of shit.
Yeah.
Like a lot of, I thought everything's been done.
Yeah.
Before. But no, it's got its own heart, and it's quite good. I would recommend it. It's worth your time. Hey, if you've watched Acolyte, you deserve a treat. Okay, because that's 8 hours you don't get back.
We'll bring up some audience reaction videos, eh?
Reaction videos to the movie?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, let's have a look. What are the people saying?
Yeah.
Hopefully they don't say anything about me. That's very embarrassing.
Yeah.
Then again, maybe I shouldn't have played one of the main characters.
No, it's only...
None of these people were drunk.
oh, no,
They're
these
all
people
completely
were...
sober.
Yeah. No, this was the second lot.
They're completely sober. That's the party line we're taking.
That was bloody awesome.
I love the homage to Cambridge. Lots of people we knew. It was just a million laughs. Absolutely amazing.
It was actually really good. I'm very surprised. And, it really hurts me to say this. Best movie I've ever seen this year.
I've actually ever seen in my life.
Why does that hurt him
Like,
to say
legit
that?
best movie I've ever seen, and probably should go wider than New Zealand. Should be global.
Yeah, the most ridiculous shit I've ever seen in my life. Bloody enjoyed it. She's a ripper.
And that coming from a man who left the house looking like that. I mean, yeah, let's go.
Right. Some other ones.
Disgustingly funny.
Yeah, what an awesome movie.
Cool, yeah, that was absolute gold, mate. It's brought back a lot of memories, actually. Been there, done that at that pub.
That was fucking great. It was a real strong point for me. I don't have to hold it. It was a really strong point for me. Made it really, really spot on with my horse upbringing.
How many of those scenes between Matt and Arena were cut? Fucking shitloads of them, eh?
Which ones?
Like all the ones in the park, all the conversations that they had that in the script. Like a good chunk of that, like just ended up not being in the final cut.
Yeah, so
and wait and keep your eyes peeled, because if the film's popular enough, guess what you're going to get in a couple of years? The extra special edition director's cut, Brad's cut.
Right, it's 100. The cut at the moment's 104 minutes. Our original first cut was 2 hours 5 minutes.
There's some good shit kept in reserve. Yeah,
half an hour got deleted.
Yeah.
Some of it's real crap, but some of it's really good too.
Most of my shit's in there.
Yeah. Like, the Big Log Park scene, it sucked that we had to cut it because it was like a 7-minute one shot. And
I
we
know, and
took
those
so
poor
many
bastards, they
times.
worked so hard on getting all those lines down.
But what it was is that it was too windy, so the steady cam kept fucking
moving,
tilting over and shit, and then one side, when we were looking one way, was all clouds and looked like crap, and the other side looked like real nice and pretty, and it just didn't work. Didn't look nice. It was a little too long.
See, you just don't know what goes into these things. Even a piece of shit like The Acolyte probably had people who worked real hard and then their shit just wasn't in it.
Yeah.
But then again, if I was on that project, I'd be like, really? You cut my shit, but that crap's in there?
Yeah.
Really? I gotta see this chick looking at Manny Jacinto's dong? And that's the best scene in the whole show, and that whole show sucked taint juice. Yeah. It's so bad.
There's even...
Leslie Headland should be put to death for her crimes against fucking filmmaking.
Even the opening scene in the tavern with the car race, that had a few minutes cut out of it.
Yeah.
There's
Fuck yeah, it
There's
did.
the whole, they meet up at a roundabout and have a little conversation about Tom got new wheels from his mum or his grandma or something.
Yeah.
And try take off.
Yeah, no. There was a lot more boy racist shit in there in the beginning, eh, Brad?
Yeah. Not much. It was only ever really that, but I just sort of juiced it up a bit.
But yeah, it's a great film. sponsoring the podcast. And
Is it?
well, hey, if you stay to the end credits, guess what flashes up at the very end? Misguided Studios.
Because I put the work into the fucking movie.
Yeah, I
Get
know.
my logo at the bottom.
And trying to create an Easter egg, Brad, you're f***ing it up.
I can delete this part.
No, you can't. You won't, though. That's the thing.
I
You always
might-
say you're going to delete things and you leave them in, and I get the hiding from the missus. You're a treacherous little bastard, is what you are.
Yeah.
He's a fucking fed. I knew it.
Yeah. Get the fuck on the ground.
Oh God, he's CIA. Here we go.
I'm not that corrupt.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, I am.
The CIA loves corrupting liars. That's their favorite kind of person.
Yeah.
Just two-faced little shits who are morally flexible.
Yeah. And we had our Hamilton premiere last night. Bit of controversy.
Bit of controversy, yes. Well,
Yes.
you know, people got angry, then I got angry.
Let's have a look. Can't remember where I watched it.
Row, row, oh. Oh, the song from the movie Last One Standing is on Spotify now. You can find that on Spotify. Just look under the Tavern movie.
Yeah.
Because I looked under Last One Standing. It turns out that's a popular phrase in music.
Yeah.
So a little bit of controversy after 10 minutes of fucking internet sleuthing. Bloody hell. That is so young, Brad.
It is a.
Oh, okay, there we go.
Did it hush hush?
A method.
You're a kid.
Method. You should try some. You've put on about 50 kilos since we made the fucking movie. Well, it had to be said. Oh, look at the gun flash there.
Break, bitch, up!
Yeah, no. Matt Hicks is recovering in hospital now, but he knows his place. Next time he calls me fat, I mean, why point out what everyone knows?
Yeah, it's kind of funny.
I dressed like a fucking glob of mustard with a face last night. Everyone knew I was fat. I'm not trying to hide it. I'm trying to own it.
Earn it.
Yeah, I'll be like Lizzo, and it's about damn time.
To lose some weight.
In a minute, I'm gonna need a sentimental man or woman to pump me up. No, you don't. You need more Ozempic. No, she's skinny now.
Yeah.
And you know what? Fat people are even worse than the lesbians when someone switches sides.
Yeah.
Like when a fat person gets skinny, the vitriol from these fucking tubby lard.
But when you're...
when Adele lost weight, I was like, I've lost weight once or twice. I've gone from this back to being thin, and me, it's a hard fucking graft to do. It's really hard to pull off. Anyone that can do it deserves nothing but praise. And these tubby little shits sitting there going, how dare you? You being skinny reminds me that I could do the same thing, but I'm too lazy. This is a choice.
That's her fault. The difference between Adele and Lizzo was that Adele was never an advocate for being fat.
No. Lizzo was.
She was a hero to the fat community.
Yeah, and then straight away she was like, look at me, I ain't fat no more. It's like, yes, well, you ain't fucking popular anymore either. Yeah. Lizzo, you and Hawk Tour Girl in the same bus.
Yeah, it's ever since she called her backup dancer fat.
Yeah, like, that's like me running around calling people fat. Like, I just did.
Yeah.
But I mean, Matt used to be very, very skinny. I never was. And I was never an advocate for being skinny. He is.
Yeah.
I've argued my way out of a hypothetical situation there. Well done. Nice. Hashtag winning.
Hashtag winning.
Hashtag winning. Hashtag flips gorgeous.
Gorgeous. Guess what just got announced?
What?
A live action Elden Ring movie. And I'm pretty excited.
Yeah, I bet you are. And as my agent, will you be working to get me a role in this movie, or are you going
to just send you to California?
Well, why are we even doing this, Brad?
I bought Mark Norman tickets, okay?
Yeah, well, look, I could have bought us Mark Norman if I get a major movie role, couldn't I? I could have him perform at your 40th birthday party.
He's probably going to be dead by then.
No, he's be fine. The alcohol's keeping him preserved.
Yeah. Well, from what we've seen in our political government.
Fuck, I'm in a bad mood today, man.
Why?
You know, when I got up, the first thing I saw on the fucking TV when I walk out into my lounge is Bert Kreischer and Tom Segura on Raw. And guess what Brett's doing?
Yeah.
He's got his shirt off.
Yeah, it's his thing.
And he's getting slapped on the titties by a couple of wrestlers.
Yeah.
And then they rush out to their seats and both proceed to scoll beer on camera because in addition to being a shit comedian, he's also a shit role model.
Pretty sure he's not.
Listen,
aiming
I
to be
need
a
to,
kid.
I need to, I need to have my cigarette before any Bert Kreischer, okay? I can't just wake up and he's there.
Yeah.
And he was there live, so it's not like a recording of him. It's like, this is where he is right now.
Yeah.
He's there doing that right now, and he's in my lounge doing it, and f*** him.
Out there having fun.
Yeah, f*** him and Tom Segura.
Yeah. I haven't watched that fucking show, though. I don't plan to either.
What
Was
show?
it Bad Thoughts? It's like Tom Segura's little anthology series on Netflix.
Oh, I don't know. I could care. Oh, I could care less.
Yeah, I saw a short.
He's a
for-
wank. He's turned into a massive wank.
He lost touch completely.
Yeah, well, that's what happens when you get fucking folded by gravity.
Yeah. I just saw one clip of, like, it was one of his ones, and he just had this huge penis, and he was trying to cut it off, and it was just like, this isn't my thing. But that's what
Tom
it's like.
Segura ceased being funny a few years ago. I think he used to be endearing, but now he's like his early comedy still holds up, still good.
Yeah, really
but
good.
now it's just trash. That's the problem. Comedians thrive off pressure. Very few of them can keep being funny after they get rich and famous because all the pressure that made them funny is gone. And, you know, there's certain people like Dave Chappelle, but Dave Chappelle started doing it so young that it's in him.
Yeah.
It's just so in him. He's so good at it and was probably better at it from the start than most people.
And it was a different time as well where you had to keep it going.
Yeah.
Like, you couldn't just, like, I mean, sure, Chappelle did the Chappelle show, but he didn't have, like, the other outlets and shit, like the internet, to make his own content consistently. So he stuck with comedy.
Yeah.
And did it right. That's where I think it's fallen off for, like, Tom Segura, because he's doing the podcast, TV series. Yeah, exactly.
Same thing as Hollywood's actors. It's just there's too much exposure now. All the mystique's gone.
It's not even too much exposure. It's too much. Like, you just can't put 100% into three things, you know?
No.
You can only put fucking maybe 20, 25, 50.
Especially when you sit there and think of the pause and start going, oh, these people.
It was funny, though.
But, like, yeah, but that's the thing. Like, neither one of them had the upbringing that makes a comedian great. They had the upbringing that makes a comedian good.
Yeah.
But it's the lack of pressure that made them good. There's no pressure. There's no depth to it. You know what I mean?
Nah.
Yeah. You know what I mean.
You have the choice to not watch their shit.
Did I? Because I walked out and it was just on TV. I didn't turn the TV on.
June did.
June was laughing at him too.
Yeah,
I was like,
good.
you offensive. You're lucky I don't slap you for that. And she's like, what? And I was like, that is not funny.
At least someone.
Stop encouraging him.
At least someone in that house has taste.
You know what? You're trying to sow division in my house and I won't have it. June's normally got excellent taste, but, you know, I think when she sees Bert Kreischer, she's attracted to fat, funny, bearded dudes. So, you know, and listen, I'm not saying he's not funny. I'm saying he's not funny anymore. And every time I see him pull his shirt off and chug a beer, I'm like, you're a f***ing tryhard, bro. It's lame and gay. Stop it.
Sorry, it's no fingerless gloves, I guess. But
what are you talking about? That's Jay Okerson's deal, not mine.
It's the
I have
equivalent.
one joke. I have one joke. And it was a good one, too.
What was it?
I'd start with fingerless gloves on and go, oh, it turns out I'm a bit of an investment guru, eh? And people are like, what the fuck? Yeah, I just bought these gloves for $2 from Kmart, and everywhere I go, people are just handing me money going, oh, I hope it helps.
Yeah, that's good. I like it.
It's not bad.
It's nice.
Hey?
Wouldn't open with it.
I never opened with it.
Yeah.
It was third joke, because I wanted to take the gloves off, because I didn't want people to think I was trying to copy Big Jay Okerson.
Yeah.
Because, you know,
when you're not.
I don't have some things in common with other comedians, but I do have some. Unfortunately, one of the ones I do have in common with them is a deep-seated neuroses and just riddled with doubt. Yeah. Like, no, that's not. The things I say on here, for 6 months, every time we record an episode, I drove home and for 4 hours beat myself up after I got home because I think it's the worst thing I've ever done. And I've given Brad nothing to work with, and I'm a terrible f***ing imposter, and I shouldn't be doing this.
Yeah.
But, you know, now who's got 191 subscribers?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, fuck you. Doubting Dan of the past. I didn't think we'd get 100. 190? We've won. It's over.
Yeah. Okay.
No, fuck. No, you that's a sword of Damocles you got hanging over your head now, mother. You don't know when it's coming. You just know that it is. Fuck you.
Yes.
He just knows I'm a better man than he is. That's why I gotta be good all the time. I hate it. I want to be a villain.
No, you're a bearded man.
A what? Bearded?
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't say better.
Yeah, I know. No, everyone knows though. Everyone knows the truth.
Sure.
I am your superior man and your superior rank.
Comment section says
you are beneath me in this life and the next. Sorry,
you wish.
Went back to Spartacus Blood and Sand for a second there.
Is that shot in New Zealand?
It was, yes, it was.
Thought,
it's a Michael Hurst.
So I heard a story about this because I worked on Power Rangers where they shot Spartacus too.
Yeah.
As well. I got told the story from one of the assistant directors that worked on it.
Assistant directors never gossip. They only ever tell the truth.
Yeah. Basically, they got in a whole bunch of extras for this massive orgy scene.
Oh, that's probably in one of the earlier episodes.
Yeah, it would have been first season.
Yeah, and it's because there was this scene where like he's showing off his gladiators, but all around the place is just other slaves f***ing each other.
Yeah, would have been this scene. That scene.
And gambling on how long that guy will last.
Yeah.
Like 10 denarii says he won't last another 4 thrusts.
Yeah.
Are you Man, people were bored before the internet, weren't they? They just gamble on anything.
Yeah, I'd gamble on that too.
What? Ew, the Romans were filth. Yeah. They were just quite clever filth.
Yeah.
Disgusting creatures.
But anyway, turned out that basically all of those extras hadn't read their contract and signed it anyway, not knowing that it was a full nude scene. So there were some issues people had, but they had signed a contract.
Of like he was going to sue them for not doing it.
Oh no, of course not. But they signed it.
Yeah, but I suppose if you break a contract in a film industry this small,
not going to work anymore.
Yeah,
yeah. Anyway, but they made it work.
I swear to God, I'd be like, I'm never working then. I'm not doing that to the people. I'm not doing it to myself, right? If my career is what needs to die so that no one has to see me naked on camera, look, that's what has to happen.
Let's face it, you will be royalty in that show.
Why?
You're huge.
Why would that make me royalty?
Because the royal people were always fat.
They weren't always fat. That's just...
Well, not on the TV. Of course not. They've got to be pretty.
Well, I am pretty from here up.
Yeah, pretty fat. I almost didn't say it. I almost stopped.
Yeah, you heard that tepid hesitation in your voice. That's the most insulting part of that.
Yeah.
That you wouldn't just go for it, you fucking coward.
Well,
what do you think I'm going to do? Jump up and punch you in the face? The dog will murder me. No. Your dad will murder me. I won't make it out of here alive. Besides, I'm not going to run.
I just don't like repeating material.
Oh, for f***'s sake. You'd never make a comedian then, because all comedians do is repeat material.
Yeah.
That's the trick of it. Making it look like it's the first time every time.
Yeah.
Then again, doing jokes is much easier than just making it up on the spot, because when you make it up on the spot, anything can happen.
Yeah. Just run with it.
I accidentally always end up on a rape joke. I don't mean to. It's just where my mind goes, obviously. And remember, this is all just satire.
Yeah. So yeah, there's an Elden Ring movie. Alex Garland writing, directing. A24 movie. So it's going to be dark.
So what you're telling me is that you have not got me a part in this movie.
Not yet.
And you continue to fail me as an agent. Has anyone even got my sizzle reel?
Yeah.
Have they?
No.
No. What are you doing?
That is.
You don't get paid unless I get paid. You seem fairly poorly motivated in this venture.
Yeah.
Fuck.
So yeah, this is a guy, he apparently wrote the scripts for the Devil May Cry games. And he did Ex Machina, which I mean, it wasn't great, but it should be cool. The fact that it's an A24 movie just makes it. Yeah, I think his guy has something to do with it too. Guy who wrote Elden Ring.
Hidetaka Miyazaki.
You always know that.
Oh, sorry, I mispronounced that horribly. Miyazaki, not whatever I fucking said.
Yeah, I'm sure like any Japanese last name that has Zaki or looks like that are generally really good storytellers.
Yeah, but that's only because we give it up for some fucking reason that no one can explain to me.
Yeah.
We used to be the masters of storytelling. We just give it up to start going, there needs to be gender binary fucking thing. Shut up! Shut up! Your rainbow's ruining everything! Rainbows used to be universally good. You've turned them into a symbol of hate.
Right.
No, it's not. Shut up, you're wrong. It's a symbol of hate now. You know why? Because it's the first time I ever seen anyone like go to jail for scrubbing a rainbow off the road. Oh.
Yeah, and you can't do that anyway. They were like, it's a pedestrian crossing. It's like, no, it's not. Because pedestrian crossings are black and white.
Yeah, they're not rainbow.
No.
This is one of the few things where, no, it's just black and white and there's no need to change it.
Yeah, you don't mix up safety
all over the world. What does a black and white crossing across the road mean? All over the world where they drive cars, that's a pedestrian crossing.
Yeah.
Not a fucking rainbow.
Yeah.
Alright? The only thing I want to be rainbow coloured is my paddle pop.
Did you ever see the...
Rainbow paddle pops is a supreme
good,
paddle pop. We were at the we were in the shadow of the Fonterra building last night and I had to show my praises.
We saw a big Batman mural.
Yeah, and he didn't believe me. He just thought I was tripping.
Yeah.
You're like, it's a treat. I was like, you're short. Look up over here.
Yeah.
Oh, it's fucking Batman.
Yeah.
It's not even, it wasn't even Christian Bale Batman, so it was kind of hard to see.
Adam
it was
West.
Adam West Batman.
Sick.
I know when I see Batman that before I say it out loud, I'm going to be 1,000% sure I'm seeing Batman.
And it was dark and wet, just so everyone knows. Light
Excuses
reflecting
is what I'm hearing.
Excuses.
Cope.
All I saw was...
Cope. Wah. That's you. That's what you sound like.
Wah. Wah, see?
We're how to promote my new book. Wah.
Wah.
Get wrecked, Harry, you P. Diddy party attending freak.
Right.
God damn, crumb schnitzel is one of my favourite things.
Have you...
And I hate that the cow has to suffer, but if it's the suffering that causes the taste, then I don't hate it.
Have you had beef olives?
No, I don't like olives.
There's no olives in it.
Well, that's very misleading.
It is. It's like stuffing, and then you wrap schnitzel around it, a couple toothpicks, and then put it in the oven.
The show is over. I'm too hungry now. I have to pick up my dinner from his work, so I can't just walk out. Otherwise, I'll get there and there'll be spittoon in my burger. Joe, just split in it. Joe would never do that. Backyard Eatery is a professional establishment. You're a sponsor, and I'm not going to denigrate them.
Yeah.
Free pies. Free burgers.
They're not locked
We
up.
don't want money, Joe. We want access. What I want is to manage the Backyard Eatery store in Hamilton when he opens one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Give me some of that stuff. Discount. Be eating that shit every day. Beef olives. Oh, man. Not an Aussie butcher. There's only one thing worse than an Aussie butcher, and that's an Aussie deli worker.
But yeah, just beef and stuffing. I don't know what that is.
So this time next week, I'll jump on my PlayStation. The first thing that cunt's going to say to me is, "Excuse me," and by then, the beauty is by then I would have so forgotten about it.
Yeah.
Like, what's your problem?
Yeah, beef olives are mean.
Yeah, they look mean. They look good.
Mm.
I'm a big fan of meat.
Yeah.
Fuck, I might get a cheeky burger and eat it before I go home. Double dipping.
You can get snack burgers.
Do you guys do snack burgers?
$9.
Me.
But it's like what is it? What's
I just think anything that's called a snack should cost less than $5 as a rule. I am dribbling.
Yeah.
Take that shit away. It is kicking the munchies into overdrive. I'm over salivating. Fuck. Like I'm gonna start slurping, and it's your fault.
Right.
You can't just put Oh, for sake.
Backyard eatery food.
Oh, look at that. That's it. There they are. You know, we want to get an official sponsorship, but Joe been dragging the chain. So get the Backyard Eatery. If you live in Te Aroha, get the Backyard Eatery app. You get loyalty points. It's all good. It's like a free promo. Look at this. I'll do a more professional ad if you pay me something.
Yeah. Pizzas now too.
Oh, get fucked.
All right.
That's why I can't live in this town. I'll die in a year.
Yeah.
Because I'll just eat there all the time. I come in like Jabba the Hutt, sliding in like a big old slug.
See now Sundays.
Hey Dan, what do you want? Ichuta. Hey Dan, maybe you should take it easy on the pies and pizzas, man.
I miss that burger. That was my favorite ever made.
Ooh, slimy.
Sticky Asian pork belly.
Oh,
it was so fucking good. It was like a Szechuan sauce and like this Asian slaw.
I fucking hate you.
With cilantro and shit.
You're
It was so fucking good, man.
You're punishing me.
So good.
Old hearts. Old heart sauce.
But yeah, like, what's a cheeseburger cost at McDonald's?
What do they cost? They cost, I think, $7 now, just for a plain cheeseburger.
Yeah. So that's all.
And I'll tell you what, I know for a fact, the margins on McDonald's stuff has not gone up.
Yeah.
Like, they're ripping people off now.
Yeah.
And you know why? Because they see burger fuel across the car park, getting to charge. They're like, well, look, all cheeseburgers are the same. No, yours is shit, McDonald's. That's why your sales are through the floor. Because people realize that if they're going to have to pay that much, they may as well pay $3 extra and get something that's gourmet.
Yeah. And it's like these snack burgers are the same patties we use on
fuck.
our normal burgers.
You're an asshole.
So my mouth is salivating too.
Yeah, but I'm getting folded. This is fucking bad.
All right, we'll get rid of it.
Just, you didn't just show me food, you showed me Backyard Eatery food. It's hard enough doing a sponsorship for them without, I'm spitting everywhere. Feel like a fucking sprinkler.
Gross.
Yeah, there's saliva everywhere now, not just flips.
Yeah. Did you see Tim Dillon's CNN interview got released?
I did see something about that. I haven't watched it yet.
It's a fucking hour 10 long. I haven't watched all of
And
it.
the likelihood of me watching it is low because, yeah. And Tim Dillon's fine in that setting when he's ranting. He's at his best.
I hated
his stand-up's fucking atrocious.
Oh yeah, stand-up sucks, but his ranting.
His ranting is
perfect.
That's where I mean, I never encountered him. That's why I was so disappointed when I watched the special. I think I've said it on the show before, but having watched him be so good at ranting.
Yeah.
I thought, well, they naturally is stand-up. I mean, it's the same thing. People think I'm going to be an angry on stage.
Yeah.
Because I sort of lean that way, but then I sort of can't. I don't want to. I sort of don't want to do that.
Yeah.
Because when I act, I'm so good at it that if I act angry, people think I'm actually going to like pull a knife out and jump off the stage. You fucking
yeah.
This is all Winston Peters' fault.
Yeah. But yeah, I hated the girl that was doing it. It was like she was nodding off from fentanyl or something.
Yeah, well, you don't generally nod off from fentanyl, you just die. Oh, she's got a tadpole face.
She's fucking mental.
Sloth face, that's the one. Some people have that little sloth face where they just look real sleepy all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, fentanyl.
Sorry, I think sloths are quite cute.
Okay.
I don't mind sloths. I mean, one of God's most mindless creatures.
Yeah.
But still, they're not out there to hurt anyone. They're like stuck in a bad weed trip with like.
Yeah.
Just the kings and queens is the delayed reaction.
Right. Look, I guess it's a 2-minute highlight reel. Fuck.
Okay, I officially need to dress that way for an episode of this.
Yeah, 100. He always comes in with random.
We need
things.
actually. You know what? Shout out Dave's Emporium. You're going to get some of Brad's money because I'm going to start getting. You know what? You know what I need? What? I need a costume allowance.
Okay.
I need a costume allowance. You send it on top of my pay, and I'll go to Dave's Emporium and I'll buy some fancy headgear and stuff.
Send me a quote.
Come in luchador masks.
Send me a quote.
What for? Oh, you would have claimed tax back on it. You
no, I
fucking
can't.
Scrooge.
I just don't want to give you too much money.
Why not? What do you think I'm going to do with it?
Well, if it's too expensive,
what do you think I'm going to do? Run off and develop a addiction again? I mean, develop a addiction for the absolute first time?
Right. But if we can get them off Temu.
Yeah, fuck, I don't want to help Temu. I want to help Dave.
Yeah.
I don't even know if Dave owns Dave's Emporium. I don't know who Dave is, but I know Dave's Emporium has been in Hamilton forever, and it's always been a source of really eccentric stuff, like costuming stuff.
Yeah.
There. Dave's Emporium. Go have a look.
Yeah.
Give him some money.
Hamilton. Anyway.
On Ward Street. No, it's not. Oh, God, fuck me. You know where all the pubs are? There. You know where all the fights happen. It's just down here. It's not open when the fights happen. Don't worry, it's not fights happening when they're open.
Victoria Street?
No, it's the little one at the end. You know how there's...
Rostreville Street. Or is that too far?
No, that's too far. No, it's...
Before the Tarapa?
Hood Street.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck me. Fight Street. Hood Street.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's not on Hood Street. It's on Alexandra, which is off Hood Street. You're fine.
Yeah,
it
is.
You would have been in the neighborhood.
Yeah.
You know?
All right, let's see some highlights from this.
Yes. Stop distracting from Tim Dillon.
Do you feel like you're part of a new establishment that's being created?
Well, this isn't funny at all.
It is. It's
I want him to be like, you dumb.
Yeah, yeah. I think that's his podcast after he did this.
Yeah.
Yeah, where he just belates them. Because they weren't going to put out the whole hour originally. They were going to edit it up and fucking just put out the normal shit.
Yeah.
And Tim Dillon was like, nah, I sat there for a fucking hour. Like, you released the hour. Because there are parts in it where he just destroys her.
Some more of you clickers out there that love that.
No, there was one point in the interview as well where she was talking about Rogan and that she hit up some comedian to talk to, but the comedian's manager said that the comedian said that Rogan would be angry with him if he talked to CNN. And Tim Dillon's like, that's bullshit.
There's no way.
The manager was scared of you. There's no way that that would happen.
Yeah.
It's all bullshit.
No comedian worth their fucking salt is going to avoid that. That's like fucking... If you could get Joe Rogan to be mad at you, everyone would do it because any comedian he pays attention to is instantly gets like some overflow of fame transferred to them.
Exactly.
Fuck, why do we even know who Tim Dillon is? Because he was on Joe Rogan and he was funny on Joe Rogan.
Yeah. All right, should we wrap up with some fucking videos?
Some fucking? Yeah, okay.
Fucking videos.
I get to be the top, though. You are bottom.
Bottom.
fucking man be losing his mind right now. Not Brad, blessed be his name. You heard it here first. The leader of your movement is bottom.
Lies.
Fucking stomach is rumbling.
It's a rumbling. Aaron Jaeger.
Yeah. Well, fuck yeah, that's what's going to happen. Old Jaeger. Titan's gonna burst forth from my ass and flatten the small town of Te Araha.
Yeah.
And then the New Zealand army will be destroyed in 5 seconds because they'll all turn up at the same time. There isn't that many of them.
This is pretty cool news.
Oh, yeah? Yeah, no, we just want fucking major gaming fucking developers to crash, don't we? Because that'll make everything better.
Yeah.
Yeah, they lost that much. I mean, fuck, then they got a $10 billion injection from Tencent, so it doesn't even matter.
Oh, true.
They've learned nothing. They will be so broke by the time they figure out, oh, maybe we should have stopped. No, you're just fucking French people. You can't fucking trust them. French Canadians even. Just even worse.
Yeah.
They are guns of these people. They think they are shit don't stink, eh? It really does.
Stink a lot.
It does not smell like a velvet.
Men are so simple. They only want to die one of 2 ways. Either in a sword fight or drowning in her pink taco. Both of these are honorable warriors' deaths that get them into Valhalla.
Hello, my name is Marshall. I study Norse mythology, and I have evidence from 800 years ago that what she said is absolutely correct. Now, this is from the University...
He's in such a rush to... Guys, that's fine. That's how you meant to be.
She is right.
Pittsburgh website.
I mean,
Now,
I
this
don't
is
want to
called the
drown.
Pogomol. For those that don't know, this is a amalgamation.
Suffocate.
I don't want to suffocate in vagina. I mean, even when they're nice and clean, they're not the greatest smelling places in the world. And I don't want to.
How do you want? Which way are you going to get into Valhalla then?
I mean, at the point of orgasm.
Yeah.
That's a warrior's death.
Sure.
Your sword was out. You were stabbing someone.
Of poems and advice from Odin or the High One, written about 750 years ago, around the 1250s. To Pogomol stanza 69, you will quite literally see where Odin says,
This is
every
Odin.
man or maiden who shall fall by the stroke of a sword or by the loss of breath from the thighs of a maiden shall be welcomed into Valhalla by me.
Odin's a
by
slut.
Odin's
Bang. Oh, what's that? What's
Superman
that? Oh,
controversy?
James Gunn has
Nah.
fucked up Superman. Well, we all knew that
Nah,
was going to happen.
People.
Superman created a state for news. Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay, Superman created a state.
Yeah. So it's just people being. No, it's ours. Our money.
No talent parasites have fucking proliferated our entire planet. If there's any aliens watching this podcast, we need a cleansing. Can you help us out?
Right.
And look, if you find out that I'm one of the ones that's one of these people, take me out, right? if that's the price that needs to be paid for a better world, I'll pay it.
Yeah.
Most of these who want to wipe out a portion of these idiots don't. They think I don't want to be one of the ones wiped out though. Hey, listen, if I'm guilty, then I should be punished. Fuck that.
Have you seen the latest glitches in Heldovers?
Well, apart from the fact that I didn't crash on the bug planets.
Oh, nice.
No, it was smooth as all through that. So it only seemed to be on Super Earth. We were having some crash issues the night before.
Yeah.
Why? What's the glitch?
So there's the infinite. Fucking
Some Helldivers have discovered a gloriously
laser.
chaotic battlefield anomaly, an exploit that turns your primary laser weapon into an infinite ammo freedom cannon. To activate this phenomenon, equip your primary laser weapon, then unleash righteous fury until your weapon overheats. As soon as it does, begin a reload, and the instant the white ammo icon appears on the bottom left of your HUD, switch to your secondary, then immediately back to your primary. Boom! Unlimited beams of glorious democracy. No more overheating,
I'll
no
try
more
that out.
reloading.
That's pretty straightforward.
And-
Probably get patched out before I get home.
Yeah.
You know these game developers. Hey, find there can be a fucking bugged cutscene like this. There's like bugs in the Division 2 that have been there for 7 fucking years that they never gonna fix.
Yeah.
But me, people found a way to get free exotic materials. And they patched that shit in 48 hours flat.
Of course.
Swedes, man, you can't trust them.
Yeah.
Why are Europeans such dicks? Have you ever thought about that? All of the major problems in the last 200 years, where do they all come from? In Europe.
Is it? Must see another one.
Is this the multiple stratagem one?
Yeah.
Because this crashed the game. I
Oh,
did
did
this.
it?
I did this. I threw fucking multiple walkers.
Oh, true.
And
yeah.
about 20 pelicans came down and just laid waste to everything around me. And then the game crashed. So I didn't do it again.
Ratchet. Yeah, this guy does all mortars.
I mean, this was fun while it lasted. But I think they did a patch last week which stopped that.
Okay.
And that's when the fucking the jittering and crashing happened on Super Earth.
Oh,
And it's just the environments. They're running a lot of enemies. It's the same as when you do high levels against the bugs.
Yeah.
The game is just running so many enemies. And because I play with, dipshits from Australia who have Stone Age fucking internet speeds.
Yeah.
That's what causes the problem.
Yeah.
When I play with you, no problem. Because we have civilized internet that goes of a decent speed. Even your bumpkin fucking internet is faster than their city premium fucking plan internet.
Right. All right. Let's watch an injury video and then we'll wrap it up.
Yeah. I got burgers to mung. Oh. 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 Liver shot.
Fucking nailed it.
Oh. After landing that dangerous ass fucking move to fuck it up on turning around.
Yeah. Ratchet.
You pork. Oh, I could feel where he hit it too. Ah. That would have sucked all the balls. The getting hit in the liver sucks. It'll shut your whole body down for a fucking minute and a half.
Yeah.
And like at that point, if someone put a gun to your head, you'd be like, pull the trigger, please. Just do it. I don't care. I don't want to be here anymore. I don't want to feel this way anymore.
Dying time.
I don't want to be here anymore. All right. Well, that's been your fucking world of the internet this week. In this very small localized area of the South Pacific. Look after yourselves. We'll see you again soon, but not too soon. Remember, if you want to support the show, link is down below. And go see the Tavern movie if you can. It's coming to a small town near you.
Yeah.
And by the way, if you're in a small town and it's not coming near you, email Brad. He'll get the details on to Matt, and it'll probably come to a theater near you.
At the Tavern movie.
Yeah, at the Tavern movie. Don't message Brad. He'll ignore you because he'll be like, ooh, who these freaks? Ooh, yep.
Or message your local cinema.
He'll be like that fella in the clip there. Brother, ooh. What is that? Ooh, brother.
Ooh.
That's not the engagement we want.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll see you soon, but not too soon. And, oh yeah, that's it. Love you, Brad.
Love you too, Dan.
Bye.
Bye.
Podcast.